Hi students, it's Mr. Smith here. So I want to walk you through some of the resources that I have on our Canvas page here. As part of our class, and yes, our virtual class is included, you're going to be expected to do some reading. And so I've linked some helpful resources on our Canvas page. So first we're going to start by scrolling to the bottom. I'm on my student view, so everything that you're seeing here should be what you see. All of these things that you can click down here are resources that you can look and read from. So some of them you'll see, like this first one I clicked on, which was Common Lit. As I click on it, it's going to give you directions on how to access it. Some of them you click on and they take you directly there. Others, there are simple steps that you have to follow. So here are the directions. You click on that and you would follow these directions here. It's pretty simple. I think you guys can follow those. But once you do that, you would have access to lots of other books. Here's another one. It's called Epic Library. Click on that. And this one is also going to give us some directions. Again, pretty simple. You see it's not too many steps. It just depends on whether you're on a computer or if you're on a phone reading. Okay, you just enter a code and then you have a library at your disposal there. This next one right here is going to be a link to take you straight to reading. So this section of this website called archive.org is comics and graphic novels, and actually there you can click on a whole lot of stuff in here and read from there. You'll notice at the top there's also a section called books that you can click on and read from there as well. So you can explore through there and find something to read. If you want to search for something specific or look by a subject, you can do that there as well. Next we have Comixology. I'm going to only talk about this briefly. If you are on a school's Chromebook, I don't know if you will be able to do this, but it's owned by Amazon, so what you would have to do is add to cart and go through the Amazon steps, and then it would be downloaded and you could read it from there. I do not know if you can do that on a school computer, but I put this on here in case you wanted to do it on your phone or another personal device. Next up, I'm going to show you Teen Book Cloud. I'm going to skip over one and come back to that. This one and Audiobook Cloud, which is next to it, also have very similar steps. I will walk you through that. This is a Indie Public Library resource, but you don't need to have a card. So we see the steps right here. So I'm going to go ahead and do it. Click here. This will take you to a link. Ebooks and streaming. We're on the Indie Public Library website. If we just scroll down, we see Teen Book Cloud and we see Audiobook Cloud. This is the same. These are two different services, but they have the same directions to get there. So all you do is click on Teen Book Cloud, and you're here, and there's lots of different things that you can click on to read. You could also have clicked on Audiobook Cloud, and it would take you somewhere else. Okay, and then for these last two that you see down here, you would actually need an Indie Public Library card to access, which I highly recommend you get. You would, for Hoopla, you would just click on that, and it'll take you here. And you would have to get started today. You have to click on Get Started Today, type in that information, then afterwards you'd be asked to enter a library card number, and then you would have access there. For this Access 360 site, you would just click on that link, click Log In, and then library card and PIN. When you first get your library card, the PIN is usually the last four numbers, numbers of your ID. And the last thing that I'm going to show you on this video is Sora up here. So if you just click on there directly, that link up here will take you to a login page where you can explore different readings. If you happen to have an Indie Public Library card, then all you would need to do is go down here to where it says Add Public Library, type in Indianapolis Public Library, and then when you are checking out a book, you would have to then enter that library card number. So hopefully those instructions were helpful. As always, if you are confused about anything, you can always feel free to send me an email or message me on Canvas, and I would be more than happy to help. But I very much encourage you to use all those resources at your disposal and read as much as possible.